Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on my patio. Today I'm smoking my Peterson B10 Spigot Newgrange. Without a doubt, one of the most beautiful pipes that I own. It's got that gorgeous Newgrange swirly stem on it. Just a beautiful smoking pipe. And in it I am smoking Gawith and Hogarth's Kendal Flake from 2022. Just brought that up from the cellar this morning. I brought that up, brought a jar of 1792 Flake, and a big full jar of Gawith and Hogarth's Brown Flake Scented, which is one of my top 3 tobaccos. Brown Irish, Brown Irish Twist, Black Irish Twist, and Brown Flake Scented are my 3 favorite tobaccos that I can get. Now, if I added tobaccos that I couldn't get, that 3rd spot might be Reaver Plug or Best Brown Flake. But since I can't get those other 2, although I would give it a good, either way, might be number 3. But it's been a while since I've smoked Kendal Flake. This has been down in the cedar chest where I keep a lot of my jars. And I went down there and I thought, I gotta bring that up. I haven't smoked that in a long time. And it is a wonderful Lakeland tobacco. Just a great retrohale. It's just a wonderful tobacco. Armchair Ed, those smoke rings were for you, buddy. I'm not as good as you are. I'll never be as good as you are. I'm not the man you are, so. The wind has been blowing. It is cold. We had snow last night. Just a very short little half hour of snow. It got cold yesterday. It was nice in the morning, and then in the evening it got just wicked cold here. And about 9:30 at night we got an alarm on the phones. We got a weather alert that we were going to get snow. And just little flurries for about a half hour. And then, didn't stick at all. And I had just turned all the heat off in the house. We have what's called radiant heat, and it's we don't have radiators or anything like that. It's pipes that run under the floor of the house, and hot water runs through it, and the heat just radiates up from the floors. It is just awesome. I just love that heating system. And so when you turn on the heat, you don't get hot air blowing on you, or it doesn't dry out your nose or anything like that. But you turn on the heat and warm air just comes up from the ground, from the floor of the house. We have a basement under the main portion of the house, and then under the bedrooms it's concrete, but there's pipes that run under that part as well. And man, it heats the house so nice. And so you don't get like that immediate heat, like from a heat, out of the vents, like you do when you turn a forced air heat. But man, it just heats so nicely. And when you get out of bed, the floors are warm. You don't step onto cold tile floors or anything like that. If you have tiles, or like we have tile in our bedroom, that tile is warm when you get up in the morning. And it just, warm air just rises up from the ground. I love that. I love that heating system. But anyway, it was getting really warm here, so I figured I'm just going to turn the heat off, because it was, this heat inside the house was 70, and I always keep the heater at like 67. So the heat in the house was 70 because it was so warm here recently. And so I just turned all the heat off. Turned everything down to 60. As low as it'll go. And this morning I got up and it was 63 in the house. It got cold last night. And we have double pane windows and everything, so it's pretty well insulated. It's a brick house, and it insulates, really well. And I asked Jenny, I go, did we leave windows open or something last night? Because it got cold last night. And we had just taken off. We changed the bedding on the bed yesterday. And we took off the big comforter, because I'd been sweating the last week or so in bed. Denny'd been sweating. She's a big radiator anyway, so she was sweating, I was sweating, and McKinley said she was sweating, and so we decided to, we took our big comforters off and turned off the heat, and then last night got cold. It was freezing in bed last night. Luckily, Kodak likes to get up in between us when it's cold. He'll get up, he usually sleeps on the end of the bed, and he got up in between us and was like right up against me, which I love. I love having him snuggle with me. And Clover, she used to get up on the bed with us when it would get cold. She hasn't got up on the bed since she had her leg amputated. She could. She's got up on the bed a couple of times, but she won't get up and sleep with us anymore. And I think she's afraid that she's going to get hurt or something, you know, that she still has that fear of, you know, somebody hitting her or kicking her or something in the leg, even though it's all healed. But she's just afraid to climb up on the bed. And it's not that high. It's not much higher than our couch. She has no problem getting up on the couch at all. She'll jump up on that like it's nothing. But it took her a long time to get up on the couch after her surgery, too. And we used to not let them on the couch at all, and then that just kind of... We'd come home from going somewhere. We'd look in and we could see them both standing up on the couch looking out to see if we were coming in. And it's like, well, that's out the window. They're going to get on that couch whether we want them to or not. So... We fought the good fight for 2 years to keep them off the couch. They won. We fought many a good battle, but they won the war. And we got these big giant beds for them. I mean, they're huge beds. They look like a kid's mattress, like a kid's bed. They're so huge. They can both fit on it. But they'd rather be on the couch or the little chairs that we got. Although now Clover prefers the couch. They both prefer the couch to anything, because that's where we sit, you know, so. Clover prefers the couch unless Kodak goes and lays down on the bed, and then she goes over and wants him off the bed. She wants to get on the bed. And Kodak's like, okay, whatever. He's not going to argue with her. So I did a video just before this one, and I'm going on and on. I look up 41 minutes. I did a 41-minute video. I thought, I'm not posting that. I don't care. So I reloaded my pipe and started all over again. I was talking about everything. I deleted it. I was going to try and cut it up into 3 videos, and I'm like, nah, I'm not even going to bother. There was some good stuff in that video, too. I thought it was good stuff. You guys probably would have gone, somebody shut this guy up. Good gravy. But man, I looked up 41 minutes. I've never done a 41-minute video. You'd think I was lonely or something, you know? But I come out here in the mornings, during the day. It's been so cold. But I come out here and I work in the garage. I come out here in the barn, the garage. The barn, I was out in the garage, bringing stuff from out in the garage, out into the barn. And putting stuff in here that I want in here, that I have out in the garage. I keep all my power tools, most of my power tools and stuff in the garage. It's connected to the house. I got my big toolbox in the garage connected to the house. I just got this little toolbox here. And I got all the stuff that I need for working on my tractors and stuff like that. I got up on the wall some of the stuff I need for just working in the yard in here. But all my main tools are in the garage. I just have more storage space in there. And it's a bit more secure than the barn. The barn is kind of old and rickety. And I feel a little more secure having my power tools and stuff like that in the garage rather than the barn. But I bring stuff out here, and I do work out here, and I'm putting stuff up and working in this on the barn, and then I'll sit down and I'll have a pipe. And that's usually when I do my videos. Kind of a reward, you know. I need to get back out in the backyard and start doing stuff and doing videos out there. What's nice about this is I have covering. It gives me a break from the wind in here, because the wind usually blows this way from back in the backyard towards the front yard. So I have a windbreak here. I got a place if it's raining. I could come out here and smoke. There's no covering in the backyard at all. There's no covering from the elements whatsoever in the back, other than trees. So I'm enjoying this, you know. And it's been so windy here that having this barn here has been nice to just get out of the wind and have a pipe and do my videos. Come out here and do some work and work on things and you know, get stuff the way I want it, somewhat. Still got a lot to do out here. Little by little. And then I do smoke a pipe as I do things. And my back is killing me, and so I don't do a whole lot right now. I'm doing what I can, and then I just stop and then I'll hit a little bit more after I've rested. When it's cold, and the weather's changing. My hip and my ankle really bother me. And my ankle is a mobile weather station. Ever since I had when I had the seizures and I broke my ankle and they had to put the metal plates in and screws, and I always know when the weather's changing. Boy, it's been acting up the past couple days. I kept asking Denny, is the weather supposed to change? And she says, I don't think so. And last night we get the snow warning, and I'm like, well, there you go. I was right. My ankle was right. Well, it was nice yesterday morning, nice and sunny and warm. And in the afternoon, it got cold. I mean, cold, bitter cold. And I don't mind cold. I don't like sitting out in the rain smoking. I don't mind sitting in the snow smoking. I kind of enjoy that. I've done many videos sitting in the snow smoking, not in the rain. In the wind, I don't like the wind. Can't do a video in the wind. But anyway, that's what's going on today. I just thought I'd come out here and do this second video. Try and keep this one under 25 minutes. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Have a good one.